Says we're live.
Yep.
Well, hello, Miss Sue.
Wow, she's here and already hit the thumbs up. She
Thank
is
you.
number one fan right now.
Oh, I feel like I'm riding my glasses, but I can't read if I take them off. Mount Juliet. That's not actually that far from us.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right outside Nashville. You may scoot over.
No, you're fine. I was just watching the little turd heads over here.
Oh, the little puppies. They're so sweet. They're having bad dreams. We have a friend that lives close to, or a couple of friends actually that live close to you. I'm not sure exactly what town they are, but they're not far from you. I'm not sure if Anna's address is actually Nashville or if she's in between Nashville and Mount Juliet. So
I was trying to think of what his name is. His
Frank.
escapes. Yeah, Frank. He
lives
does
there.
live in Mount Juliet.
Yeah.
You don't know Frank Lannon, do you?
That would be funny. Did y'all get some rain up there today? We got a good shower here and I got caught in it. So that's why my hair looks so bad. Y'all probably think I never brush my hair or fix my hair.
I don't mind. I don't even wash my hair.
Yeah, it probably rained. Probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It rained a good bit here, and it wasn't like a storm that just came through and hit the ground. It actually rained for a while, so. But we definitely need the rain.
I was almost in Tennessee today, but it didn't rain up there till after I left.
The garden is loving it. I walked out there today, and that's when I got stuck in the rain. But it's coming up really well. So just the cucumbers.
Zoe.
You didn't last 2 minutes.
I know.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do some more cucumbers. All the cucumbers didn't come up unless something's got them. So, which is a possibility of a rabbit. So, I'll put some more seeds, or I'll just go by the store and pick some up.
Probably wouldn't hurt to throw a little fertilizer out.
Yeah.
Especially as much rain as we've gotten.
Yeah. We can do that tomorrow evening. We got to stake the tomatoes. Or not the tomatoes. The beans already need staked. They were pretty big today, so.
Rutledge.
I'm trying to think. I believe you told us where Rutledge was, but I don't quite remember. You looking it up now? He's got to goggle it, see where it's at. Is it between Huntsville and the Tennessee state line? About 50 miles south of Montgomery. Okay, I was thinking totally something different. So we were down that way Friday night. Yeah, we went down that way Friday night. Well, we went to Clanton. We went to Clanton to see Farmer Rep play T-ball.
It's right outside of Greenville.
Right outside of Greenville, where the Conecuh sausage place is.
No, that's way south.
I thought it was in Greenville.
No, I don't think so.
Hi, Piece of Peace. We're doing good. Are y'all?
There's Jody.
Hello. Good and frosty morning. It's hot here. Well, it's cooled off since the rain, so it came a good shower earlier and cooled things off a little bit, but it was hot this morning. I looked like I'd had a shower when I left the track.
She goes and watches the dogs run.
Yeah, okay. Farmerette is a sweetheart, and that was quite humorous to watch them play ball. That was good. So
I love watching 4-year-olds play.
Yeah, we enjoyed that. So we didn't have anything going on, so we said, let's go watch Farmerette play ball. So it he's a character now. Why are you?
I don't know.
You yawning. We have not had to water the garden in almost 2 weeks now because we've gotten so much rain, and it's loving it.
Yeah, we've gotten rain a couple times a week.
He would have probably played in his jeans and boots if they would have let him.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. Well, we love all of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They were some of the first ones that we ever met. So, yeah.
I think we met Coghill and Tracy with Just Dig It.
Yeah. But to get to know.
Yeah, that was the first person we really got to know.
Was Zoe and Nick. So.
That was let's see, we met. Who all did we meet at the first Petals from the Past? I know they were there, but we
Tracy
didn't see
and Coghill.
Yeah,
and Jason and Brooke,
and we met
Tracy and Jean.
We also met Head Family Farm was there. We met them.
Yeah.
We had no idea who they were at that time. We had just started watching Coghill and Tracy.
Yes, I seen that today, and I talked to Brooke last night, and she didn't tell me that she got a donkey. Wow. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading. I've got a glare. But yeah, I talked to Brooke last night, and she didn't say one thing about that mini donkey. Because, we're fixing to have our male gelded, but I know that Jessie is not old enough to breed. That would be awesome if we could breed them, but she's not old enough. So,
well, we may have the line on a mini Jenny.
Yeah. Yeah. The neighbor stopped by the other day and somebody told him they got 2 mini genies that if we can catch them, we could have them. So he's trying to get more details on it. So I don't know how all that's going to pan out, but that would be nice.
That'd make a heck of a video.
Yeah. Trying to catch 2 donkeys that have never been socialized.
Have to get my lassoing skills back out.
We love, and not just because we're YouTubers too, but we love all this Alabama bunch. They are just good people.
Everybody we've met's just the way you see them on here is the way when you meet them. That's the way they are.
I haven't pulled any of my lettuce, so I don't know. I think the rabbits have been in it. So.
How are the puppies?
The puppies are great.
The puppies' eyes are open. They're
mobile.
They're sort of mobile.
They can climb out of that pool now. And when they get hungry, if she's laying in the floor beside them, they will crawl out of that pool straight to her.
Yeah, they come to her now, so she can't get away from them.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to figure out something because they keep crawling out. They keep waking me up in the middle of the night because one of them will be stuck out of the pool and the other ones are crying for it. But they are doing really good. They're 3 weeks old now. So we are about to start finding them some homes. So we're going to go get them. And they're getting so curly. Their hair is so curly now. And they're getting their own little personalities. They growl and they bark and they're quite funny. Oh, he's got one of each. So
I got Zoe's.
Yeah, Zoe wants this brown and white one so bad. Look at there, that curly hair. They're so sweet. They're hungry. You better go put them back. They're hungry.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if y'all have seen today's video or not. It posted about 5 o'clock today. So, if you've seen it, well, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it. So,
Puppy, don't knock anything off.
but we had something happen here on the farm. And yes, they've gotten so big. Puppy breath. Puppy breath should be bottled and sold. It is the best thing ever. Goes right along with the puppy grunts. But we do have some little bit of a bad news, something that happened here, and we haven't really said anything yet because I wanted to talk to Brooke about it before, and that's what I was talking to Brooke about last night. But we had a predator attack, and it got in our coop, and it got all of our naked necks and all my other grow outs too. It got 13 chickens total, and broke my heart. Made me sick as a dog, like physically sick.
Mad. She wouldn't even talk to me for 2 days.
I was mad. But the naked necks had found a little hole in that pen, and they would crawl in that pen. I would get them out, put them back in the big coop, let them out in the morning, free range. They'd go right back to that grow out pen, and they'd crawl in that little bitty hole that they had made where a piece of wire had come undone. And that's whatever, I think it was a fox. It dug a hole and got in that coop. It physically made me sick. Yeah, we've not had it's been a long time since we've had a predator, come after our chickens, and it broke my heart, and it made me sick to even tell Brooke.
We got 3 out. Hang on.
But yeah, and she was like, "Don't think I'm mad that happens," but I really was. I was physically sick over it. We found one chicken. There's no feathers. There's no nothing left. Nothing. Yeah, I took everything out of that pen and put them in a different pen. And we have traps set up, and nothing is going in those traps. That's why I think it might be a fox.
It's usually if it's a raccoon, the next night you set a trap up and you got him. Apparently, they're not that smart.
Yeah.
Or their stomach overloads their brain.
Yeah, but it took all of them. Like, I couldn't find feathers, nothing. And I thought, well, maybe they got out and they got somewhere and, was hiding, because we did have one. It killed one. We did find the bigger one. But I don't know. It's just the craziest thing I've ever seen. To take 13 chickens just blew my mind. So I don't know if it was a fox and her babies or what, but.
Well, I watched Pete with Just a Few Acres Farm. If y'all don't watch him, he's out of New York. I like watching him, but they raise chickens to sell, and he had 40 in a pen on pasture, and something come in one night and got every one of them.
Yeah, and they found a couple of them dead, but
yeah,
but it was crazy, like how there's nothing. I mean, it would just blow my mind. If it hadn't been for the bigger chicken laying there, I would have been like, where is all my chickens in the hole dug? But yeah, all in one single night is what blew my mind. I was just like, wow.
Who was that you were talking to? They had a fox dig for 2 hours to get into there?
G&G Farms.
Yeah.
G&G Farms had one. And I mean, these pens are set up nice, and it's not just chicken wire. It's like welded wire, mesh.
Yeah, it's like a horse wire. It's like a 2x4, and then we've got chicken wire wrapped around that.
Yeah, and they just dug a big old hole in it, and it did. I just sat down on the ground, and I was just sick. Broke my heart, because that little redneck junior, I got attached to him. He followed me everywhere.
They all would.
Yeah, they would follow us like little dogs, but redneck junior would come to me for me to pick him up. And he had been in the other pen with the other chickens, and he kept going to that pen because all his little buddies was in there.
But he couldn't get in.
But he was too big to get in that hole. And so I picked him up one day and just put him in there with them. And it was the next day. So I was sick over that because I put him in there. Never thought about it. And because our LGDs are not in our big pen where the chicken coops are, they are with the babies. We to protect the baby goats, and I'm gonna have to separate them now. But we're doing it like today. I put one of them over in the big pen with the donkeys and stuff to try to get them used to it.
We've put a camera up, and the animals play with it, and you'll go out one day and you can't find it.
Yeah, they pull it off the tree.
We put a camera up after we lost the doe back in the early spring, and I pulled the card on it 2 or 3 times, and it would just be our animals walking around. Nothing ever came up on it. We went out one night and the camera was gone.
Yeah, when I work on my potting bench out here, Redneck would come to me and I would pick him up and set him up on my potting bench, and he would stay right there all day with me as long as I was at that bench. But if I moved and walked around, he'd go with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So we're gonna do something for sure. But the other chicken coops, I mean, we call it Fort Cluck because it is. It is, every hole is covered, but we've not had a problem in so long that you
get complacent after a while.
Yeah, and we thought this one was pretty secure too. I never thought about them digging a hole that big to get in. So, but I just had not mentioned it on any of the videos because it just made me sick.
She keeps trying to convince me that a camel will keep predators out. I've never heard of that.
They kick. So has anybody seen today's video yet? I don't want to ruin what today's video was about, but we had something happen here on the farm. So it was a shock, but a little exciting for me. So have you even seen today's video? He walked in the door and we hit live. I do want a camel. I played with a camel a couple of weeks ago and I was hooked. Yes, every chicken does have their own personality. I've got several that are just quite funny.
And every one of our chickens has got their own name too. And I can't even remember my own name half the time. She'll say, "Oh, that's Sassy." I'm like, "Which one?"
Well, JC names
the brown one. Which brown one?
JC names most of them. So I won't ruin it for y'all then. So
I will, but I don't have any idea what you're talking about. So
sometimes he sees the videos before I edit them and put them out, or sometimes he doesn't. So
I didn't see this one. It scares me a little bit.
Well, I'll have 2 videos come out this week. So
I never know when a video is going to pop up of me getting thrown down on the ground or lay on the ground rubbing a sheep's belly. Or it's like candid camera around here.
Yep, it is. It is. So since JC and Xander and all them will be out of school, we can get more videos made because they can help me. So just talk about it, but I'll still watch it. Let me just say this, that one of our animals came back home.
Yeah. I figured that's what you were talking about.
One of them came back home. And I was a little excited. So yes, I'll still watch it. Should I tell them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I can. We got Wesson back. He just was not working out on the farm that he was at. He thinks that he is a dog, not a sheep.
Whose fault is that?
It's my fault. And they didn't feel very safe with him. And so we just thought it would be best that he came back home here. So now, will he stay here? I don't know. It depends on if we find him a good home, we find him a good home. If not, then
Zoe's wanting him too.
Yeah, Zoe wants him too. So I just don't know how he would do in.
I think we would offer Zoe a 2-for-1 prize. Yes, he's back home for now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind keeping him. I mean, I like the little fella.
Yeah.
I don't want to weather him because we've had issues with a ram getting stones before. And when you weather them, they are more susceptible to getting them. And we do not want to go through that again.
No, that broke my heart too.
I mean, we know how to prevent them for the most part, but it's one of those things. I think if they're going to get them, they're going to get them.
Right.
There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
I mean, we can keep him.
Dinner.
No.
You would have me run off.
I'm a little attached to that booger. He was the only one that I actually got to be there for the whole birth. The goats delivered, and then I found them laying on the ground. Like immediately they were still wet, but he was the only one that I actually got to help her deliver. And so I'm a little attached to that booger. So but he was jumping on her, and she said that he would sort of headbutt her in the leg, and
he was looking for attention.
Yeah, he's just wanting attention.
Because somebody would sit out in the pasture and let him climb up in her lap and pet him like a pup.
Yeah, I did. I was a little attached to him. So, and we loved his daddy. His daddy was a sweetheart. And I can keep them separated, but it wouldn't really be fair to them because the grass is all in one pasture. So to try to keep them separated would not be fair to them. So who knows? He may go live at Chestnut Hills Farm. I'm just worried about he's never been in the type of fencing that they have. And so I don't know that he wouldn't try to get out of that fencing.
Road trip.
I figure he would test it because at the farm that he had went to, he would bust their gate open. And they just had a piece of fence with a 2x4 on it that they folded over like a gate, and he would push it open and get in their backyard. And so I don't know how he would do with that electric fencing. So we've not had any problem here with him, but you open the gate. Used to, he didn't try to go out. Now you open the gate, he wants to take off out the gate. So, but I've been putting him back and forth during the day. I put him in the big pasture with the boys, and then I put him back in the pasture at night with his mama. So
I agree. He needs friends, and we do want to get another ewe. We just haven't yet.
Yeah.
We found another ram for Daisy, but we're waiting for him to get old enough to take off his mother.
Yeah, I think 5 weeks. He'll come here. It's either 5 weeks or 4 weeks. I'm not for sure. I'd have to look.
5 more weeks. Not at 5 weeks.
Yet. Right. 5 more weeks. I figure that too, because he is very attached to me. So, Daisy's not attached to me like that, and Bruno's not attached to me like that, but for some reason he is very attached to me.
We went and picked him up, and I called his name, and he was eating, and he stood up, turned, and looked at us like, where have y'all been?
And then came running, wide open running. And he just wanted to come home is what I told him. He just wanted to go home. So
chances are he's probably going to end up living here, and we'll have to weather him as much as I don't want to do that.
Yes. And maybe I can get another ewe and breed him before we weather him. That I would like to do. So, but it is what it is. So the dogs, he went right to them. He's been their buddies from day one, and they will run that fence. Those dogs will, and he will run right with them just like a dog. And so he really thinks he is a dog. And he just wants you to love on him and give him scratches. And
all the things, we've just about reached maximum capacity for what we have.
Yes. Yeah.
Next year's kidding and lambing and all that, they're probably going to have to be sent somewhere else.
Yeah, we know that. So,
I mean, right now we've got 9 dogs.
well, 6 of them are leaving, or 5 of them are leaving.
Oh, no, we got more than that. We got 6.
6?
10. We
Yeah.
have 10 dogs.
Not my fault.
10 dogs. 9 goats.
Yeah, I mean, we would weather him, or we have a great vet here that we know that if we had to have him castrated, we could. So, but yeah, it would be less problems. I would just love to have a baby off of him because of Abner, because of his daddy. So, but we'll figure it out. It'll just play out how it's supposed to be. So, I seen my grandkids are watching. Hey, babies. Sorry, I missed that comment. We love y'all guys, and I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, I see it now.
Tomorrow's their last day of school in their awards program. So,
I seen another. Sue said she like a camel too.
yes.
We know where one's at.
Yeah, it's right here in Georgia. It's pretty close. So,
10 dogs, 9 goats, 1 fox,
and
and a partridge, and a pear tree.
Yes.
Welcome to our house.
If I had more land, I would have more animals. No doubt about it.
And I'd have to work more hours to feed them.
I'd probably have a bison and a couple of camels. And
she wants a dadgum buffalo so bad, or bison, or whatever you.
I like buffaloes. Yeah, bison, whatever. Everybody refers to him as something different. He is an electrician.
No, I'm not.
Well, sort of.
No.
We'll tell him what you do.
I do low voltage electronics.
So, to me, it's an electrician. He's pulling wire and wiring stuff up. So, we have not been to the Ark yet. That is somewhere that we really want to go. That is a trip in the future plans. We just have not had a chance to go. So, somebody usually won't take their vacation.
Taking it this year.
But he works a lot. He stays really busy. So
the last time when we went to Houston in 2019 was the last vacation I took.
Yeah. Several people we know have went. We've just, when they've went, they've asked us if we wanted to go, and we just could not at that time. He wasn't off work for us to go, but that is in the plans. So
yeah, it never fails when the opportunity to go. I've got a huge project that's going on, so
yes, he goes to work to get up. He goes to work to get a break.
Flat ground, piece of piece. I'd have no idea. I would not know how to act on flat ground.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if y'all can really tell how much of a hill that we actually do live on.
No.
When Tracy from Just Dig It Farms was here, she was like, "You really can't tell." Excuse me, how much of a hill y'all really do live on. And the other night, I was stuck in the chicken coop in the middle of a thunderstorm, and that water is just rolling in on top of me. And I videoed it some so y'all could see it, but that water just rolls off right in those chicken coops, and you can't stop it. Nothing will stop it. Miranda said it's a big hill. It is a big hill.
Mm-hmm. Like, I have to be very careful on the tractor because it's scary sometimes.
Yeah. So that's why we're fixing to pull the chicken coop up and move it, because it's my throat won't clear. It's right in front of the gate when you go in. And so he's having to turn, and there's 3 trees there. So we're fixing to move the chicken coops.
There's trees everywhere.
Yeah. But there's 3 big pine trees right there. So right out of the garden. That garden actually is at my mom's where it's level. But next year the garden will be here. And we're going to make little terrace beds in it. So hopefully watermelons won't roll down the hill.
I wouldn't count on it.
If the kids, when they were younger, their basketball goal was behind the house. And they finally just gave up playing basketball up here because you was just chasing it off the hill. He does have a roll cage. Yes. Yeah. He took out the garage door with it.
You don't have to tell everybody everything. Yes, I didn't have the garage door. The garage door had come. The garage door had come down a little bit, and if it's not 100% up, it catches the roll bar, and it caught the roll bar. Sue Slaughter. Hey guys, Orlando. Hey Sue.
Hey Miss Sue, how are you?
That's 2 Sues we have.
Yes. Yes, y'all did. Y'all lost so many balls.
Oh, we found them. The animals have turned up so much stuff, it's not even funny.
Oh, and the neighbors that lived here before lived next to the property beside us. I guess they threw all their trash on our property because nobody lived here. And our animals have dug up so many bottles, glass bottles, old wash machines, bed frames, lawnmowers. It's crazy what we've dug up down here. So we just keep sticking the bottles on the shelf.
There's your mother.
Mama there. Hey, Mama.
I have to keep a watch. We have Facebook up above the YouTube. Yeah. So we've got comments over here, comments up here.
We haven't figured out how to do it all at one yet. I've got to take a class. I told Jacqueline I need a class to learn how to do all of it. So you need
StreamYard.
Yes, I'm going to check into it, but I'm not sure exactly how to do it yet. So I've got to sit down and fool with it. I'm still trying to learn some things on YouTube that I have no idea how to do.
Look, today was the first time that she set up the live.
Yes.
I have always had to come in and set everything up
But I do all the editing.
She does. I work with computers all day long, and when I get home, it's just not something I want to mess with.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down with Zoe one day too when we have a chance and get her to show me how to do some stuff too. So, and most of them have said we've just learned as we go and we just help each other. Ours, yes, where our house and our garage and our pool sets is it that's flat.
Thank you, Sue.
But yeah, it's
you're right, piece of peace.
Sorry.
It's kind of like the old Pong. Wasn't that it?
Yeah. Oh, what is that new game they've got out now that everybody's playing? It's called pickleball. It's like tennis. I think it's pickleball is what they've said.
Yeah. It's like a little mini tennis.
I don't know.
I
don't think I could play that very long. Hopefully I'll get StreamYard figured out so we can do it all on one. So
that's an American thing. Well, that's some Americans thing.
I'd never heard about it till a friend of mine was telling me that her son and his wife was playing it and said they were playing with good gracious. They were playing with 70 and 75-year-old people and said they were whooping their tails. Oh, tell Xander I love him too. I'll be so glad when school's out so my babies can come stay.
What is it? Frisbee? Something? What is it? Disc golf.
Disc golf is a big thing here too. Is it in Australia?
Poppy, get back.
She just wants some attention.
I know she's wanting attention. Her daddy's home.
But yeah, where I walk in the mornings, they have a disc golf.
Pickleball is a lot easier than tennis. It'd have to be. I like to blow my knees out when I was a kid playing tennis.
But yeah, disc golf. It's like the disc golf park where I walk around the track. They have these disc golf things set up. I've never played it, so I don't know. I think our son-in-law plays it, but I couldn't tell you how it even works.
I know you throw the thing at the thing and you accurately score points.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you do it. So
there's a disc golf park here, not Juliet. Poppy,
she's trying to ease her way up here.
Back. She's wanting to climb up in my lap. Problem is, she climbs up in my lap. She's a big lap dog.
She's got to have a haircut. She looks awful.
Yeah.
She's got to be shaved. But every time I go to shave her, it rains. So the rabbit's got to have a haircut too. So, but we have little puppies jumping out of the pool.
That's part of what's killing our society.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes, I agree. I hate video games. I despise them. I'm not gonna lie. And I hate tablets for kids too. I ain't gonna lie.
Throw a disc and try to ring it in the metal basket from a concrete slab.
Okay, there we go. I didn't know how you played it.
Yeah.
Now we like some cornhole. We like to play cornhole.
Like corn fritters.
Corn fritters. Corn nuggets.
Corn nuggets.
Hey, Steven, camera guy.
Well, I was looking at that name and I kept thinking I should know who that is.
So how is your football different from American football? I'm curious to know this now. We are outside people too. And
I think their football is what we refer to as soccer.
Okay. And most of our grandkids are too. They would rather be outside playing too. And I've always been an outside person. So
they'd rather be throwing chickens off of the play set.
Yeah. Yeah. They were up here in Easter and I caught them throwing.
Get your hiney back.
Caught them throwing the chickens off the play set. Soccer is different again. Okay.
Soccer is different. So is it like rugby, Jody? I love cornhole.
Yeah, we like cornhole too. We have some cornhole. What do you call them things?
Okay.
I don't know what they're called, but we have some. So when it's family get-togethers or whatever, but everybody plays cornhole.
Yeah, it was the ones that Dad built before he got sick.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna. Oh, thought she was coming over there.
It's a rugby league, but not rugby. Okay, and then AFL.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Now we are not much football fans. We really do not watch football. Everybody's like, you don't watch Alabama football? Nope.
We call cornhole bags.
Bags. Y'all hear the puppies barking?
Oh, they're playing with each other. I'm just glad they don't have teeth yet because they try to eat each other.
They'll growl at each other. They're quite funny.
A puppy growl is hilarious, by the way.
Okay. I would think that y'all probably have a lot of injuries then. Maybe not. Well, we have a lot of injuries even with all of it. So.
Well, 6 to say.
Yeah. I did not know that. It's so interesting how everything is different everywhere. So I guess you just think about everything being the same, but it's not. So like where soccer is really big over
Brazil, Mexico, France,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
He can come home with me tomorrow. I could wear a helmet and still manage to injure myself. Me too. Yeah. I'm gonna fall. I got 2 left feet. I can't walk straight. Yeah, our football players are paid. It's crazy.
Insane.
There's no reason for all of that.
If you can make it, why not?
Well, yeah.
If somebody come up to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to pay you $15 million a year to do, as long as it ain't illegal or immoral.
Yeah.
I'm in. Okay.
I mean, okay. Says that theirs are paid, but not too much. So
Yeah.
it's some of these players. I'm like, what? They're paying, and basketball players.
Baseball players used to get paid a lot, but I don't think they're high paid like some other sports now.
Now we do like to go watch some baseball.
Go Barons.
Yeah, we like the Barons, and I want to go see the Savannah Bananas so bad.
Have any of y'all seen the Savannah Bananas?
I tried to get tickets, but they sold out before I could get them because they're coming to Birmingham, and I'm on the waiting list for tickets. So I'm hoping to get some tickets. If not, I'm going to go to Savannah and watch them one day. So the TV cut on and it caught my eye.
Mhm.
So it's they're a baseball. You don't have cornbread or biscuits, but you have scones.
I think I've got in this discussion about scones before. It's like a cross between a cookie and a biscuit, I think.
Well, y'all are gonna laugh because I'm a Southern girl, but I don't eat cornbread.
I love Johnny Cakes.
Yeah,
And I don't even know if y'all know what Johnny Cakes
I do know
are.
what Johnny Cakes are, and but I'm not a big cornbread eater. I do love me some biscuits, but I've never been big on cornbread. I'll eat it sometimes, but
Look, my favorite stuff that I love to eat, she won't fix. I love fried catfish and Johnny Cakes, and nope.
I don't like fish at all.
No, it looks like your biscuits.
Okay.
Don't look like my biscuits because I don't make biscuits.
You don't want to eat his biscuits. You don't know how to make them.
I bet you I make you some biscuits.
You pull them frozen ones right out of the freezer and put them in the oven, huh? Yes, they're hilarious. They tickle me to death.
I'd hate to have to pitch to somebody on stilts.
Now, the umpire is the funniest one to me. I think he's just hilarious. So you have it with jam and cream. Huh.
I like some biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, we're biscuits and gravy here in Southern Alabama. I don't eat turnip greens.
I do. Collard greens. Oh my gosh. You're going to make me starve to death. I didn't even come in to eat dinner yet.
Yeah, I haven't cooked. I'm going to cook in a little bit. We're going to have grilled chicken, soft shell tacos. Because I made cheese dip at church yesterday, Mexican cheese dip. And so I got a bunch left. So we're going to have grilled chicken tacos.
You're right, Sue. But if you want to blow your mind, find maple sausage and make your gravy with it. It is amazing.
It's really good. It's really good.
But it's
good,
hard to find the maple sausage.
Yeah, you can't really find it anywhere.
My favorite is homemade biscuits, and my grandmother used to make homemade apple butter, and it was the best.
Yeah.
To take a hot biscuit, smothered in butter, and put that apple butter on it.
Y'all making me hungry. I might have to cook some biscuits and gravy for dinner. But I'm a French toast too. I like French toast. So, yes, the ump has the best dance moves. He just tickles me to death. JC, I love you too, Pumpkin. I'll see you tomorrow too. It's so different, really. Do y'all have like cheeseburgers and stuff like that over there? Chocolate gravy?
Higher
Yes.
grounds, yes, we have. Have you ever had red eye or tomato gravy?
A friend of mine just made chocolate gravy a couple of weeks ago. We had breakfast, like a dinner we all did breakfast, and she made chocolate gravy. So, and she made the lady's recipe. I can't think of her name. She's on YouTube, but it just left me. A cheeseburger at McDonald's.
That's not
a cheeseburger.
Jody, I like you, but you done said the M word.
Yeah, he got food poisoning from McDonald's, so he doesn't eat there.
I have not had a taste of McDonald's since 1998.
He was just went up with this conversation. I do no sugar. I've been doing no sugar for a while. So, and my favorite snack is mild cheddar cheese cubes and Clausen pickles. So I guess that's low
The
carb.
cheddar cheese will do good for A1C.
Lettuce, tomato, onion, beetroot, meat, and pineapple. That's weird. Yeah, I understand.
Our hamburger has
Lettuce, tomato, onion.
I'm good right to whatever a beetroot meat is.
Never had it.
That's a normal hamburger.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I love a good grilled hamburger. Just hamburger. JC, I picked JC up Wednesday for church, and I said, "Have you ate dinner?" She said, "Yep, I had a cheeseburger." I said, "You had a cheeseburger?" She said, "Yeah, but I ain't eat no cheese on it." And I said, "Well, JC, that's a hamburger if it doesn't have any cheese on it." She said, "Nope, it's a cheeseburger with no cheese."
Did you hear about Buffalo Wild Wings getting sued because their boneless wings was not wing meat?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy.
But their response was priceless. You're right, they don't have wing meat. Our buffalo sauce doesn't actually contain buffalo, and our hamburgers have no ham in them.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. My grandfather was type 2 diabetic, so losing over 60 pounds, way to go. That's a big accomplishment. I wish I could.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I've lost 16 since the first of the year, so I've always been a little bitty thing. One day I will actually sit down and tell y'all my testimony, but I've always been little bitty until I got put on this medicine after I got injured, and it caused me to gain 70 pounds in 6 months. And
wow, between Sue and Piece of Peace. Wow, that's 105 pounds.
Yeah.
Did I read that right? Between
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Congratulations. That is not. Don't mention that wieners don't have. My goodness.
Add salad to your bun, then it's a hamburger and tomato sauce.
Piece of Peace, don't lead me to temptation, because I can find it myself. I get myself in so much trouble. Quit smoking and gained 80. Well, yeah.
I quit smoking 14 years ago. I've not had a cigarette in 14 years. I didn't gain any weight then. The medicine that the doctor had put me on caused it quick, and even the doctor was like, Wendy, because I've known him forever, and he's like, this medicine is making you gain weight. I'm like, really? We got to do something. So he took me off of it and put me on something that was supposed to make me lose weight. Well, it just wasn't working. So he just took me off of everything because of it. I mean, he said, I don't know. I've never seen somebody gain weight from medicine like you did. So now we're slowly getting it off, but it ain't coming off fast.
Oh, it goes off a lot faster than it goes on, or goes right off of what I just said.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I would love the biggest, fattest menthol in the world. I ain't gonna lie, but because I smoked menthols.
Jody had weight loss surgery.
Surgery.
I hope you do well with it. I said it was great that I quit. Also, I said, sure.
Yeah, I got up one morning and I couldn't afford cigarettes, so I quit. What is your email is shooting out stuff?
I don't know.
Let me dismiss that.
It don't matter.
Okay, it quit.
No, just leave it. Just leave it.
It's been 8 years and I haven't gained it back. That's great.
Wow.
Great. Yeah, I smoked menthol for years. So
Jody, I've known some people that has had it and done really well with it, and I've known some that didn't, and it's scary.
yeah.
It's concerning. But if you've done well with it, kudos to you. Good for you.
I'm sorry. Our email is popping up over our comments and it won't stop.
There's Jigs. Amazon. Facebook. Sportsman's Guide. Good grief. This has never done this before. Oh, somebody else. Quit it.
Hit the dismiss and see if it'll quit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that fixed. Nope. Sorry, guys. We don't know what this is that's popping up.
I think she said she had to ask the doctor for shoes matched. Couldn't see my. Oh, that's no bueno.
I don't know what the deal is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he works, but his is very physical too, and mine was too when I worked. But when I worked, we ate fast food all the time.
Yeah.
And it was. I still stay skinny. But being on the ambulance, you just run through the drive-thru and you grab what you can because you can't take a lunch when you're on an ambulance for 24 hours. Well, you never know
what you're going to get or when you're going to get it or when you're going to get something next.
So that was not my problem. And actually, after I came off the ambulance, I actually ate way healthier. And just that, he said, just sometimes he guessed that medicine just does that to somebody. And that's what it did to me. So we're just working it slowly but surely. So it's just taking a while to get it to come down.
Get there.
I will. Now I can read. I can catch up and see what I can read.
Yeah, where were we at?
I don't know what that little thing was that was popping up, but it was driving me crazy.
I think we're up to date.
Hey, will y'all do us a favor and hit that like button, please, if you haven't? We would appreciate that. You retired. See, I'm still active at home. I wasn't right after I first got hurt because there was a lot I just could not do. And it just took a long time to rebuild all my muscles back up. But I've always been very active, but
she's really good at pointing. I need you to do that and lift that and put that over there. I always accuse her. We'll start doing something, and she wants something put somewhere, and I'll put it there. And then a week later, she's gonna move it. I'm like. Let's build some of this stuff to be mobile.
Sorry. I try not to, but I'll put something somewhere and I don't like it.
That's where the tractor comes in.
Yes.
Because I got tired of trying to tote this stuff. I think when I moved the last coop that I had to move down into the pasture that I rebuilt, yeah, I was done. Yeah. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Well, I'm not 20 years old anymore.
We really had to buy a tractor because we had to get hay bales round hay bales because.
And the crazy thing is about the round by hay bales. We went to round hay bales because first of all, they're cheaper, but we were doing square because they were easier to maneuver and stuff, easier for me to move around. And year before last, run out of square bales. We couldn't find square bales. Everybody had round bales. Nobody had square bales. Okay. We get a tractor. So now I can move round hay bales. Called my guy this year about some round hay bales. I'm out, but I've got squares. Really?
Yeah. For a whole year, we couldn't find any square bales. But people were wanting $12 and $14 a bale, and that's crazy. So that's why we bought a tractor.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know how you fold you know how you fold fitted sheets, right? I'm gonna tell you a secret how you fold fitted sheets.
She's hurt me with that one.
You take your fitted sheets, you take your flat sheet, and you take one of your pillowcases and you shove them in your other pillowcase, and then you put them in the cabinet. That's how you fold them.
That comment right there did me in. That's a pair of underwear. Oh my! I'm a dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's you got me all messed up over here. Fitted sheets, pair of underwear. Oh my gosh.
That's funny though. But as we get older, we put a little weight on anyway. You know, I just look at it that
Speak
way.
for
I'm
yourself.
getting older. Now, y'all should have seen me when I was pregnant. I weighed 95 pounds when I got pregnant, and I had triplets. I was huge.
Mm-hmm. I saw a picture of her. She was due in September.
Yeah, I was due in September. I delivered in June.
Yeah, she was like 3 months pregnant. It looked like she was 19 months pregnant.
I was massive, big.
Poppy says, huh.
I couldn't see my feet. My mother called. I was in the hospital in labor. My mother called and she was like, "Hey, do you need me to bring you anything? I'm on my way." And I said, "Yes, a razor and shaving cream because I really need you to shave my legs before I deliver tomorrow." Because I could not see them. I was a little bitty, teeny, tiny thing.
You couldn't touch them.
I couldn't. I was huge. Huge. It was.
That's how I fold them in my... I'm with you, Sue.
Yeah. It's the easiest thing to do. Why? And then when I go to put them on the bed, I'll pull them out, throw them in the dryer, get them nice and warm, get them wrinkles out of them, and then I put them on the bed.
I don't care if they're wrinkled or not. A drill sergeant is not coming to throw a nickel on my bed.
Yeah, I work smarter, not harder.
You work me harder because you're smarter. Is that what you're trying to say?
Suckers. Fluff, yes. Oh, me.
How do you fold
that's
these
funny.
sheets? God,
He's going to laugh about that all night, piece of piece. He's going to laugh all night about it. That was pretty good.
I wish I had a picture one time that we were having a Christmas party and I got a gag gift and it was a pair of pink women's underwear. And me and my best friend got in them. He got in one leg and I got in the other. And we were still holding them out here. These things were, oh my gosh.
Huge, huh?
No, that was the size. Oh my gosh, it's coming at us.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I bet they would have fit on a twin bed.
That's crazy.
Long wise.
Wow.
So,
is that everything we got for the night, I think?
I don't have any idea.
I think it is pretty much puppies, and her ball went into the recliner, so she's trying to get her ball out. So, but yeah, y'all make sure you go check out our new video that came out today so y'all can see Weston's homecoming. And we got another video coming out probably Thursday. I'm going to try to start doing Monday and Thursday. So hopefully we'll get all that done. So you have a good night too. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Well, it's been an hour and we love y'all's guys' companies, but I'm hungry. I'm starving. So I'm going to go feed him and feed me. So y'all have a good night. We love you guys. Know that Jesus loves y'all too.
Bye.
Bye.